First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Bakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shout out to you brothers out there feeding the flock. It's motivating. And shout out to you sisters out there listening in quietness and meekness. First scripture we're going to bring out is Psalms chapter 147. Nah, I'm just going to go with it with you.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 147.
19:20.
Okay. Book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. It says, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dwelt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh Shai.
So that's if you so-called Black, Latino, or Native American, as you can see on this sign, you know, if you see yourself on that sign, I'll read it to you. Judah is so-called African American. You're from the tribe of Judah. If you're Jamaican, Benjamin. If you're Haitian, Levi. If you're Puerto Rican, you're Ephraim. If you're Cuban, you're Manasseh. If you're Dominican, you're Simeon. Zebulon is Guatemala to Panama. Gad is Native American Indian. Reuben is Seminole Indian. Asher, Colombia to Algeria. Issachar, Mexican. Naphtali, Argentina to Chile. If you heard yourself on that list, you are a chosen child of Yahweh, who the world calls God. Alright? And he deals with only you.
That's what scriptures say. He have not dwelt so in any other nation.
So there's certain things we are allowed to do and certain things we are not allowed to do that are written in these scriptures that are only meant for us to obey. And that's what sets us apart from the other nations. Alright? He tells us not to eat swine, which is the pig. Why? Because it does harm to your body. I heard that if old ladies that you see with really fat ankles, it looks like it hurts, they walk on it. I heard someone say that was from eating bacon or a lot of pork chop. And their ankles get real swollen.
That's real. That's real talk.
Yeah, so the Lord gave us rules not to eat those things. For a reason.
Hey, but if I may add, so-called white man, he can go out here and eat medium rare meat, you know, and he's good. But it's the reason why Jake get fucked up eating that. Why? Because the Lord set us up to eat the right way, man. To eat in the way where it'll benefit us, to where we can prolong our years, man. Scriptures tell you, he have not dealt so with any other nation. You know? So if the Lord dealing with us, he's going to make, what the scriptures say in Joshua 1:8? This is the book of the law, meditate therein. It shall make thy way prosperous, man. You know? So the way the Lord set this thing up is for Jake to prosper. You know?
Boom.
So-called white man can do that. He can eat whatever the fuck you want to eat and be straight. Go to the beach, you know what I mean? Get a suntan, get killed by the sun a little bit. You know? But Jake can't do that. Jake do that, he fucking up his system, man.
Yeah.
He going against the, hey, right, but also he most importantly he's going against the laws and commandments.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You don't want to do that, man, because the Lord loves you, but the Lord will also make you suffer. You know? So you can learn your lessons, so you can learn that there is a greater power who has the power to
life and death.
Yeah, man, to really make you feel like, why me? Why is this happening to me? The next scripture we're going to go to that's motivating and to bring more facts that the Lord is only dealing with you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans is Joel chapter 2, verse 27.
Book of Joel chapter 2, verse 27, it says, "And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, your power, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed."
The part of the verse that says, "And I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord, your power." The word God means power. Now, how do I know? That's what I heard. You can break that down, how the word God means power?
Of course, the word God, the word God in Greek, okay, it's theos, judge, right, or rulers, but plural, okay, in Hebrew is Allah, which is power. The word Allah means power, all right?
See? Power. Power means Allah. Allah means power.
Plain. It's like
You know, so that's beautiful that our power that has our back, that's there for us.
Come on. The Lord your God, the Lord your judge, the Lord your power. You know,
power.
Yeah, I just want to emphasize, elaborate more on that. Yahushua Shai is for the nation of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, which is you Negroes, Latinos, and you Native American Indians. As the scriptures say, the Lord has not dealt so with any other nation. The scriptures tell you that. That's why what the brother brought out Psalms 147 and 19 verse for a reason. Because we want to make that emphasis for those that are coming into the faith, that the Lord is only dealing with the Israelites, man. That's why it's so hard for you to find this truth. That's why you think you a nigga and you a spit. Alright? Because the Lord has given you over to your own vain opinions, man. But he set up a remnant, alright, to teach this truth and to give it back to you for the days of evil draw nigh, man. As the scriptures tell you in Ecclesiastes 12 chapter, start from verse 1. Alright? Remember to create in the days of thy youth, man. While the days of evil draw nigh, man. Okay? You want to remember Yahushua Shai and come back into that power while the days of evil are not here, man. You know? Okay? Because we're coming into some very crucial times, man. Alright? It's going to separate not only the boys from men, but the truth from lies, man. You know? So, I just want to back you up on what you're saying.
That's beautiful. You know, everybody has their God. You got the Japanese, Japan, whatever, you know, they got their God over there. Buddha. And you got I don't know what I don't know what the Iran God is. You know, it's Allah, right?
Yeah. That just means power, man.
Boom. And then you got what else? You got Muslims, you got them, and you got the Americans over here. Their God is the cross, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The word cross just means crucifixion, man.
Everybody got their God, but we got the power.
Only power.
You know, we got the, we were lucky, not lucky, but we were just
chosen.
The Lord just chose you, so-called Black Latinos, Native Americans, to be your power. You know, these are the nations. They create stone and wood gods. You know, because they think, you know, little do they know, our power put them in a little bit of power for them to feel like, you know, this must be the power that's making us at this level of power, you know. So Buddha is the one that's allowing us to eat every day. Buddha is the one that's allowing us to live life every day, when really that's our power that's allowing these other nations to live.
That's right.
What's the precept on that?
Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17. Alright, you want me to wait till you get that? This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 17. For the Lord your God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is God of gods and Lord of lords, a great power, a mighty, and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. Alright, so the point was the Lord your power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, is God of gods, man. Alright, so the Lord made the so-called Chinese man, which is more, alright, to worship Buddha, man. Alright, he's a father. Alright, he's a God of gods, man.
You know, he's a God of Buddha.
Yeah, but what? He made us to worship what? Him. Right? He set up these other gods so that the other nations can, you know, how they follow you or whatnot, you know. You want to say, Alright, but the scriptures tell you a couple scriptures before that the Lord delighted in our fathers. That's why he chosen us. Alright? That's why he said you are a peculiar people, a royal priesthood. Just want to edify, bring it out for you.
That was awesome, man. What was that? What was that scripture?
Deuteronomy 10 and 17.
No, the Isaiah one, Salakia.
Oh, Isaiah 40 and 17.
Isaiah 40 and 17. So the main is just to give you motivation and to understand that you so-called blessed Latinos and Native Americans, Yahweh, which means He exists, which is the name of God that you call God, that we used to call God. He is in the midst of you and you only.
That's right.
So this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse
17.
17. Yeah?
That's all I got.
Yeah, you can read that, brother.
Oh, come. I got you. Right? This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 17. It says, all nations before him are as nothing.
Wow, look at that. All nations except you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's an awesome precept.
12 tribes of Israel.
So 12 tribes of Israel. The other nations, if they're not if their fathers not so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're nothing, man. There's something enough to eat, live, and serve you, but they're nothing, man.
Yep. Keep reading. Come. I'll start from the top. Isaiah 40 and 17. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing.
Damn.
Now, if I may add, all right. Now, if you have 0, okay, starting at 0, you're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0 is nothing. The Lord said all these other nations, the so-called white man, first and foremost, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, go to the scriptures. First and foremost, all these nations going into slavery, Psalms 2 and 8. The so-called white man, all right, Elam, Perizzites, Hivites, okay, Hittites, Hamites, Moabites, Ammonites, all the rest of these other nations going into slavery. What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
I'm cooling. All right, all these other nations, they're going into slavery, according to the scriptures. All right, so Lord said they are less than that. So if you have 0, all right, they're less than 0. So that means they're -1, -2, -3, -4. Hey, basically the scriptures is telling you that these other nations don't exist. The reason why these other nations were made, because to hell, somebody gotta build this shit up for us, man. Somebody gotta build a kingdom of heaven, because we ain't supposed to do shit. The scriptures tell you we nations of kings and priests, man. All right, the scriptures tell you we Yasha'Allah, princes of the power, man. Our daughters of Zion, man. Our daughters are princesses, man. All right, what was Sarah's name? Princess, man. Her name wasn't queen, all right, because the word queen goes back to whore, man. All right, so we're a nation of royalty, man. All right, we're royal people. That's why I told you what, we royal. I told you, I always tell you, yo, you royal. Start saying you royal, man. You royal to the Most High, man. All right, you the Most High's bezels, man. You the Most High jewelry.
You're the Most High, the apple of His eye.
All right, apple of His eye, man. All right, don't the scriptures say, "Oh, I will make up my jewels, man"? All right, you the Lord's chosen people. All right, that's why we being punished, man, because our people want to be ignorant of the fact that they were chosen. All right, but what? Because the so-called white man, all right, Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, all right, the Lord has set the so-called white man over us for a season to tell you that you're a nigga and that you're a spit, because He don't want you to come into this power. You come to this power, you went to this power, he's fallen. That's why behind closed doors, when you watching Love and Hip Hop, you over here praying and saying, "Oh, please, man." You know, praying to the Most High. Look at what your people doing, smoking cigarettes. But it's giving you the fucking cigarettes, man. All right, that's why when our people wait, that's why if it wasn't for the elect's sake, no flesh would be saved. Because 2/3 ain't watching the news. 2/3 ain't watching prophecies. 2/3 ain't reading. 2/3 ain't praying. 2/3 ain't searching out the scriptures. They're not giving diligence. Feel me? 2/3 of our people belong to the so-called white man. That's why I was gonna say, "Ye are the father of the devil," man. All right, so that's all I want to say, man.
Hey, so to read from the top, verse 17.
Verse 17, come. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 17. It says, all nations before him as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing. And vanity.
So let's get into the word vanity. I looked at the word vanity in the blue letter, and some of the look at this. Formlessness, unreality, emptiness.
Here, you can hold it to the camera. I'll read it for you. Hold it to the camera. I'll read the word vanity for you. It says formlessness, confusion, unreality, emptiness, naughtiness, empty space, wasteland, wilderness, place of chaos, vanity. So,
yeah.
I mean,
you don't want to be that, because we could be that if we don't obey the best of our abilities. We could be looked upon as that as well. You don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. Quan don't want to be that. We could be that though.
Elect could have been that.
We could be that. We could be that.
If it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, the elect, the whole nation of Israel would be casted away, man. That's why the scriptures tell you, man, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, is Lord of Lords, man. Roughly paraphrasing. That's why the scriptures also tell you that he had written on his thigh a vesture, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, man. Because everybody gonna know that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Everybody gonna know first and foremost that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is the only true power, man. And then Yahweh Shai gonna get his power on earth, man, as it is in the heavens, man. Because you motherfuckers don't respect the Lord, man. When I say you motherfuckers, I'm talking to you other nations, you 2/3, man. All right. Because the elect, we understand what's going on, man. All right. Pour it out.
Come on. There was I guess, yeah. Yeah, I just want to get one more scripture with the one. How does a man cleanse himself? With the word.
Hey,
119, Psalms 119.
Let's edify the Akim.
Khan.
Baba Kashar.
Look at it. Says, how does a young man
cleanse his way?
Yeah, it's in Psalms 119.
Yeah, read that. Bring that out.
No,
you want me to read it for you?
No, but where is it? Like, here's Psalms 119 right here. But
bear with us real quick, Akim Salakia. It says, here, I don't know where it's at, but I got one that's there. I got you. Psalms 119 and 34.
Verse 9.
Verse 9?
Verse 9.
Come, Spirit.
So get yours. Okay. More edification. What was yours?
34. But through the Spirit, I'm going to go in and grab that. That's beautiful. Book of Psalms. I got you. Psalms 119. I see you was in that Psalms 119. That's beautiful. That's a chapter I was telling you about. Come. Psalms 119, verse 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments.
Man, so if you ever come to this question, man, how do I know if I'm making the Lord happy? How do I know if I'm making myself clean before the Lord? You know, how do I know? You know, here's a good way. Psalms 119, verse 9. How does a young man cleanse himself? How does he clean his way? How? By taking heed
to the doctrine, man. I got you.
Heed.
Verse 34. Give me understanding, and I shall keep thy law. Yeah, I shall observe it with my whole heart. All right, so that's right, man. How does the Lord give you this understanding? By you reading. That's why the scriptures tell you, Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek the Lord while he may be found. All right, and Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. Revelations 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, man. All right, you have to be doing reading. The Lord ain't just finna, I know I'm an Israelite, and then just give you all this understanding and you ain't doing shit, man. All right, that's backwards. That's a false balance. Don't the scriptures say the Lord is a just balance? If you pray to the Lord is going to give it to you according to your works. That's why you have to do the works with your faith, man. You feel me? So, anything else you got? We hope that was edifying. Hey, Lord's will. This is edifying to the house of David, but y'all saw down with dog. You know, go ahead and close it out, all right?
Hey, all praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kadash, Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.